Kao, Barak, 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 ELOHAYAH, YAHAWAH, ELOHAYAH, Elohim, ELOHAYAH, Elian, Olam, Shaddai, Adonai, Zabal, ELOHAYAH, YAHAWAH, ELOHAYAH, Anaka, Alef. From the mercy of thy tabernacle shall we worship thee toward the holy temple and fearful. This is Elijah's house. Bahashem, Nawa, Benna, Bahashem, Kodashua, Shikana, Nawa, Aoba, Shema, Shema, Shema. Give ear, our Father, who art in heaven, and hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be in the earth as it is in the heavens. May thou bless us this day with our daily bread. Will thee forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And may thou lead us not into temptation. For thine art thy kingdom, thy power, and thy glory, forevermore. Shema, Shema, Shema. Give ear to my words, O YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH, ELOHAYAH. Consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my Melech, and give my Elohim, ELOHAYAH, Elian, Olam, for unto thee Ulanaka, Alef, I pray, my voice shall thou Shema, Shema, Shema. Hear in the morning, O YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH, ELOHAYAH. In the morning, Ulanaka, Alef, I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up, for thou art not a Elohim, ELOHAYAH, Elian, Olam, God that has pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing. YAHAWAH, ELOHAYAH. Lord will abhor the blood and deceitful man. But as for me, Anaka, Alef, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy Qasida, mercy, and in thy fear, with an Alef, I worship towards thy Qadash, holy temple. Lead me, O YAHAWAH, ELOHAYAH, in thy righteousness, because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before my face, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sculptor. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O Elohim, ELOHAYAH Eliano Lam. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions. For they have rebelled against thee. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that Ahava, love thy Shem. Name be joyful in thee, for thou, YAHAWAH, Lord will Baraka. Bless the righteous with favor, wilt thou compass him as with a shield. Cow. Halau. Barakadaya. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Tawadaya. Cow. Kobad. Cow, Kobad, hallelujah, Barakadaya. Cow, Kobad, hallelujah, Barakadaya. Cow, Kobad, hallelujah, Barakadaya. Cow, Kobad, hallelujah, Barakadaya. Jeremiah 5:21. Shema, Shema, Shema. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. How long is y'all gonna stand around and not understand the power that we hold within our tongue? And how we setting the course of nature on fire and bringing upon our own demise by the words which we speak and the words of which we believe. We reject knowledge and look at niggas like me like I'm crazy because I know who I am as a person and what people that I come from being I know my history and my Native American, my Aboriginal heritage to this country, America, Ora, Kana, meaning light of grace. Knowledge and wisdom is grace. It's what keeps you alive. It's also the person who controls the world. Nobody else on earth has the ability to do what we do with our mouths, to manifest something out to nothing. Look at a rapper. Look at a singer. To manifest money with their words. Show you something that you may not understand. Your eardrum. Barakadaya. I am the little drummer boy. My voice is my gift. If you listening with headphones, you should have felt my voice resonating through your whole body. I know it because it's doing it in my own. That's why at the end, I just sat there for a second because my body was humming. I want us to understand something. There's a truth out there. And you can come to understand this truth and know it can help you, or you can shun it and it can hurt you. As it is an art to speak, it's also a skill to be silent. These frequencies and these vibrations not only affect you as a person, it also affects the world as a whole. Words affect water. Your body is 70% water, as this world is also 70% water. But it goes deeper than that. There's an old saying, prayers go up, blessings come down. This is the dew that falls on the grass in the morning. Being that the sky above you is blue because it is water. Let's go to Genesis. As above is below. Everything that's made up outside, you are made up the same way. Genesis 1:6. And Elohim, ELOHAYAH Lord said, let there be a firmament. A firmament it's a glass dome. It's per se, it will be this. A firmament. Job 37. and 18. Hast thou with him spread out the sky, which is strong as a molten looking glass. So the sky above you, it's like a glass. But above that, he said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And Elohim, ELOHAYAH Olam, Elohim, ELOHAYAH Olam, made a firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. Your brain also contains water that's separated from the water that's in the body. So as above is below, you are heaven and earth. When he said, in the beginning, God created heaven. The temples are in the heaven. And the earth, being that we done already went through this, you're made with the earth. And the earth was out form and void, and darkness was over the pond, the face of the deep. The face of the deep. The waters are deep, but the deep, when they tell you go deep down in your heart. This book is also anatomy. It's science. It's astrology. It's life. It's discipline. It's reason, understanding, wisdom, and knowledge. I'm a 9th grade dropout. 9th grade. First semester at that. But he's showing you the power and knowledge. Look at me like, this nigga crazy, man, he crazy. No. If I wanted to, I can come around and do just like, and do like them Jedis do. And manipulate you. But I don't. My heart ain't built like that. Being that I know what I know, and I know words affect water, I can mumble something under my breath, and you not knowing, but it will resonate in your body, being that my voice is deep as it is. It's just like the 12s in the back of the trunk. It hits your body. It will ripple to your heart. And once it enters your heart, I got you. It enters your heart, it goes to your mind. Once it hits your mind, that's it. So it would be very mindful to start understanding about the effect of words. So you won't be easily manipulated. Because everybody who know this, they don't have the same heart that I have. They hiding it from you. You don't know my struggle or what I go through to give you this for the free. While motherfuckers run around with the pastor buying them niggas jets. Jets. And can't get no help from him. He don't know the first thing about this book. The first thing. He can't tell you that. Know why? Because them words, they done got into your heart, them lies, that deceit. How long you gonna sit there and not understand? I'm saying this for a reason. While you let your kids sit there on them phones all day long. That's what it's doing to them. Water has memory. It has memory. And it sticks around for a long time. Words are able to break bones. Words are also able to manipulate DNA. Yeah, genetic code. He spoke everything into existence. He said, let there be light. He ain't say, let me gather this, let me gather that, let me do this, let me do that. He said, nah, nigga. He said, let there be. That's power. Real power. This is mindful. So how you speak to your kids. You can speak life into them, or you can speak death into them. It's like words like rocks. You take a rock, and your child is like the pond. You take the rock, right, and you throw it in the pond. It make this big ass doosh splash. But you don't understand, no matter how big the pond is, I don't care if it's 10 feet across or it's 1,000 feet across, the ripple go, it spreads out and fans out to all sides until it reaches the end. So you beating your child down and tell them they ain't this, they ain't that. After a while, this memory that these words producing this water starts to manifest in them. They go to believing that they're not shit because that's what you tell them and that's how you act towards them. So you not understanding that majority of us, we don't live to our full potential because we all done had this same effect towards us. Majority of us is living with PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. You fucked up in the mind. You don't know how much just an overload or just bullshit what it can do to you. You took the time to understand. There's a verse. You see this? This snail looking thing? There's a verse in Proverbs chapter 6. Bruh. Nigga. What in Proverbs chapter 6, it says, how long wilt thou sleep, O thou sluggard? The snail is a slug. It moves along at a slow pace. It's like y'all hearing slow. You hear slow. He been calling y'all, but y'all don't hear him at all. I'm going to show you how he been calling you. Acts. Nobody pays attention to it. It's a frequency that he sends out. It's a pulse. Acts 2:1. And when the day of Pentecost was fully come, that was the Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Hanukkah, tents. The real
the real Christmas. You got a Christmas tree in your house, I repeat. Don't celebrate Christmas. It's trouble coming. There's a star alignment that's happening right now that's associated with what's going on, and it's sending out spirits. You don't want to be on the wrong side. And when the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place. And suddenly there came a sound from heaven, a rushing mighty wind, and it filled all the house where they were sitting. It's like a pulse. It's like a pew. It's similar to like back in the day you had a fatback TV when it come on. And pew. A lot of y'all hear it. It's like a ringing in your ears. You go to shaking your ear and all that, but ain't nothing wrong with your ears. It's him trying to speak with you. But you don't have no knowledge to this, because we've been lied to. Forgive you. May Father forgive us and have mercy upon us, because we know not the things, some of the things we do. But if you're willingly ignorant, what hope is there for you? But this post, it comes with a flood of information, a flood of it. All you have to do is just tune in to it. That's why he say in Matthew 3 and 15. Or 13 and 15, excuse me. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted. And in YAHAWAH Aleph, I should heal them. Rafa, Rafa, Rafa. There's a lot of y'all out there that has diseases that I can heal with words. 2 or 3 words will heal your disease. Those words I just said, Rafa, they mean healer, heal, Rafa. Raphael, I am, my voice heals, but it also tears down too. But I don't look to do that, I don't seek to do that. But you have power in your voice. It's power in knowledge. Had I would have shunned this, I would have never come to this knowledge to understand this. That this book, the whole time, has been talking about our body. While we run into these doctors, into these schools, trying to tell them people to teach us about ourselves when they are our enemies. What benefit do he have to tell me the truth? What benefit does he have to tell me the truth? He has no benefit to tell me the truth. So therefore we lack knowledge. These words, these sounds and vibrations, when you see me do this, I push my spirit to the heavens. trying to make it get to heaven so it can hit the water. And one of the angels up there hit me. This is what they be doing with these satellites that they've been sending up there. NASA means deceiver in Hebrew. Yeah, it means deceiver. They've been deceiving us the whole time. These people have been shooting these satellites up there in orbit, bombarding us with frequencies and vibrations. And we not understanding what they doing. We pay taxes to these people so they can double back down on us and invent things to kill us with. I'm saying this as a people because if one person's voice is that powerful, imagine how powerful is many of us together praying in one accord to one God. So let's get the understanding of what this is. Ye yourself are God on earth. But you got the concept messed up. Father is knowledge. Mother is wisdom. You put them two together, knowledge and wisdom, you have child, which is what both of them put together will have your understanding. That's what God is, father and mother. So that's why it's imperative to us as couples that we speak life into our spouse. Yeah. We able to calm storms. We able to set fires in each other. And if you're able to do that, you should want to place compassion and love as well inside each other. This is what you can do with your words. That's how powerful it is. And with my light there, I'm always looking for something. So, many of times in my life, I have used my words for not what I'm doing right now. YAHAWAH willing, it would change something. It would reverse the course of nature. And not just for me, for many people who just like to say stupid stuff. Or let your kids just listen to anybody's voice. That's why certain people's voices irk you. Because y'all ain't on the same frequency and vibration. Their vibration is detrimental to your being. How long wilt thou sleep, O thou sluggard? Y'all have this snail. How long will you sleep? And have an ear and can't hear a nigga tell you and hear this man calling you. He talks to you. So if you hear this posting sound, this pew sound in your ear, remember to say, here I am. Here I am. Let him know that you hear him. Let him in. Matter of fact, let me see. Show you the power of that. First Kings 1 and 8. 1 Kings 8 and 38. Why everybody, these people running around trying to get vaccinations for this COVID. Vaccination ain't gonna help them. It's a plague that was given from the heavens. Comes from a constellation called Corona Australis. Yeah, it was given by the Father. Corona means Yaakov in Hebrew. That is Israel, the father of the 12 tribes. Corona is a weapon of mass destruction for our enemies. But a lot of our people have made themselves our enemies, so they fall in line with the fuel to the fire. But the power of words, especially in prayer. Solomon made a prayer to the Most High. And he asked him, if there be in the land any famine, starvation, if there be any pestilence, meaning sickness, blasting, mildew, locust, or if there be caterpillar, if their enemy besiege them in the land of their cities, whatsoever plague, corona, COVID-19, whatsoever sickness there be, with prayer and supplication, soever be made by any man or by all thy people, Yasharella, Israel, niggas, which shall know every man the plague of his own heart, and spread forth his hands. Spread forth his hands towards this house. You don't pray like this, you pray like this. This is how you pray. You don't pray like this. He doesn't hear you. You're closed. You have to open your temple and pray. For all y'all that got sick family members and all that, you have to pray. But there's something that comes with this. That's why he say, Jeremiah 5:21. Hear now this, O foolish people, without understanding, which have ears and see not, which have ears and hear not. Don't hear me when I tell you the things that I've been telling you. I am the stick that come to beat the drum. I've been showing you. He's been showing you. I'm right before your face. Nobody sees me. Do anybody see me? What you expect me to do? Fly the fuck around? Why the fuck would I do that? Being deceived. Say you're gonna send somebody to teach. The fuck y'all think I'm doing? I'm teaching. You expected some old smooth ass nigga, huh? No, nigga, I wasn't even expecting this. Lamentations. The eardrum. Her Nazareth were purer than snow. They were whiter than milk. The milk is this book, these words. Purer than snow, holy, set apart. Most people, I'm about the only nigga that, the niggas I know, they know, I'm the only nigga they know that follow this book. They were more ruddy, red in the body. Their polishing was of sapphire. Sapphire is this book. More red Their polishing red. They were more ruddy in the body than rubies. Their polishing was of sapphire, the word. Their vestige is blacker than a coal. And I'm still a black ass nigga. They are not known in the streets. They don't see me hanging out. I don't run to the same excess of ride that everybody do. I do what kings do. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. They are withered like a stick. Kaukobad, hallelujah, barakadaya. Kaukoba, hallelujah, barakadaya. Kaukoba, hallelujah, barakadaya, barakadaya, barakadaya. Kaukoba, hallelujah, barakadaya. The little drummer boy. We are the manifestation of this book. The word made flesh. But I'm crazy. Nigga ain't crazy. Fuck wrong with y'all. See the power. Let's go find some more power of prayer. There was this power of prayer and having faith. There was once a woman, Barak, blessed be Hannah. She couldn't have children. Her womb was barren. But she had faith in the Most High. So she used her faith and she prayed earnestly, hard, for a son. And when now there was a certain man, Aramatayam Zapham, of Mount Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Elihu, the son of Tahu, the son of Zaph, an Ephraimite, and he had two wives. The names of the one was Hannah, Barak, and the name of the other, Phinehas. And Phinehas had children, but Hannah had no children. For this man went up out of his city yearly to worship and to sacrifice unto the YAHAWAH Shaddai Adonai Zabaoth of hosts in Shiloh. And the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, the priest of the YAHAWAH, were there. And when the time was that Elkanah offered, he gave to Phinehas his wife and to all his sons and daughters portions. But unto Hannah he gave a worthy portion, for he loved Hannah. But the YAHAWAH had shut up her womb, and her adversary also provoked her sore, for to make her fret, because the YAHAWAH had shut up her womb. He has the power to do anything. Anything. Ain't nothing we doing on our own. Every going that you have is of his. Believe that. And as he did so year by year, when she went up to the house of the YAHAWAH, she provoked her. Therefore she wept and did not eat. That's a vibe. This the vibe. These vibrations made her weep sore for being mocked, provoked. She already in agony. She want a child bad. She can't have one. Her rival, her old man, other wife, I guess what you want to call side piece or whatever. She's with child with this man. Yeah, that would set anybody's heart on fire. But to provoke it with your words sent her vibrations to weep. Then said Elkanah, her husband, to her, Hannah, why weepest thou, and why eatest not? Why eatest thou not? And why is thy heart grieved? Am not I better to thee than 10 sons? Now he comparing himself to 10 sons. I understand you love me as a woman, but you do love that child. You love that child more than you love me. That shows when women take the babies away from the men, but that's a whole nother subject. So Hannah rose up after they had eaten in Shiloh, and after they had drunk. Now Eli the priest sat upon a seat by a post of the temple of the YAHAWAH, and she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto the YAHAWAH, and wept sore. She wept sore, fervent prayer, heated prayer, with everything in you. Everything in you, you send these vibrations, you give it all that you got. She giving it all that she has. She at her last end. All her energy is to this now. And she vowed a vow and said, O YAHAWAH of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the affliction of thy handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thy handmaid, but will give unto thy handmaid a man-child, then I will give unto the YAHAWAH all the days of his kaya life, and there shall no razor come upon his head. Your health, it picks up vibrations. It can pick up spirits. It's like you compare it to a tree. It's like in the movie Avatar, the little things they went around, when they touch them, they can feel the old spirits. My hair, it looks like just like one of them things. It picks up the vibrations. You can pick up old prayers from those who've been gone. It happens to me. It happens. Sometimes they come wake you up out your sleep, come tell you about something. The vibration's so strong. I give you a testimony. woman prayed so hard one time. That I felt and I seen her prayers. What I seen was a son had got killed. She felt when the spirit left his body and went out into the world. But she was that close to him. She stopped what she was doing in the house and it made her go out on the porch. Because she felt her son out there. And at the same time, I seen the police down the road to come tell her that her son wasn't coming home no more. That's how strong vibrations is. That's how strong they is. That's how strong a voice is. But I can feel these things because it takes love. It takes love and compassion. YAHAWAH Love. YAHAWAH Love. YAHAWAH Love. It takes love. Let me see, Exodus. Oh. Let me see. Oh. Man. Exodus 17:2. Do that for me, please. Exodus 17:12. No, nigga, that ain't it, nigga. No, that ain't it neither. Oh. Show you the power of prayers. One man's prayers saved the whole city. Lot during Sodom and Gomorrah. If Lot, long as Lot was standing in Sodom and Gomorrah, his prayers saved them cities. But as soon as he took out them cities and his vibration left, wasn't nothing there to protect him. He was like a shield for them. But nobody paid attention. People not understanding. Y'all pushed me away from here, It's gonna be bad for you. Yeah, it's gonna be real bad. You push me away from him, it's gonna get bad. You ain't got to believe me, but it is what it is. Oh, never mind. But, so, please, watch the words that you speak. Please, when you talk to me, please watch the motherfuckers for real. For real. I ain't the nigga to be talking too crazy. And I'm tired of I done turned cheap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times with niggas. Please, watch your mouth when you speak to me. I'm gonna watch mine with you. Oh, that's what I go get right there. Come on, bro. I need my fucking phone. I don't know what my shit is. I mean, that shit broke. Fuck it, man. Until my new way is at, but it broke. I got, Psalms 55 and 19. As Hannah prayed, ELOHAYAH Lord shall hear and afflict even he that abideth of old, because they have no changes. Therefore they shall fear ELOHAYAH Lord. You don't hear these words, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna hear your shit. Proverbs 28:9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer should be an abomination. He sent me to talk to y'all, but you don't hear me. You think he hear you when you come downtown and talking about God bless this and God bless that and I love God this, I love God that, but you don't do none of that shit. You don't keep none of his holidays. Y'all don't do none of his works. None of his works. None. I don't see no forgiveness. Don't see no charity. I don't see no compassion. I don't see none of these works of his. I don't see long suffering. I don't see patience. I don't see gratefulness. None of that. It's my joy. But I'm starting to the point where I gotta deal with y'all. This ain't even, y'all make it suck our joy away from it. It's hard to enjoy things when you're by yourself all the time. But it is what it is. Frequency and vibrations. This is how I know. This is how I understand. What most people would call vibes. Vibes are the emotional signals a person gives out to those around them with their body language and social interactions. Vibrations. Your heart, it's a constant beating. It's putting out a frequency. It's like, matter of fact, I'll show you these frequencies. The brain. For it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. When you broke, it's really, your ass is bored a lot. You don't really have a lot of shit to do, so therefore, you ain't got nothing really distracting you. Your only distraction is for the poverty. And now, these signals come through and hit your brain. They funnel through my brain when I come around you. That's how I can read you. They ain't the only way, but I'll give you an instance. I wouldn't dare to tell you everything. So you think you can figure me out. Most people been trying to do that for years. Not strategically tell you the same stuff all the time. Like, you tell the same stories. I know. A periodic vibration, a periodic motion of the particles of an elastic body or medium in alternately opposite directions from the position of equilibrium. Well, anyway, the equilibrium. There's some hairs inside your ear. That regulates your balance. That's your equilibrium. Starts in your ear. Opposite directions from the position of equilibrium. When that equilibrium has been distorted, as when a stretched chord produces musical tones, or molecules in the air transmit sounds to the ear. Pew! The vibration, the frequency. Vibration, the action of vibrating, the state of being vibrated or in vibratory motion, such as a vibratory motion. Everybody like the vibes. Y'all don't feel the vibe? Y'all don't feel the shit getting real? You don't feel that vibe? Y'all don't feel the vibe? No, you don't. It's vibing on the lowest level. Brain waves. See what most of y'all state brain waves y'all in. Damn, where the mouse at? There's gamma, beta, there's alpha, beta, gamma, delta, gamma, theta. These are all brainwave states. These will be bro, I forgot about that. Alpha. Ow. Ah. Beta. Ba. Gamma. Ga. Delta. Da. And theta will be ta. Thank you, that's what I want right there. Man, Google be with that bullshit. Data waves, they resonate at a 0.5 to 3 hertz. Delta waves 3 to 8 hertz. Theta brain waves occur most often in sleep, but also in dominant in deep meditation. You got to be mindful of that state, though. Our idle mind is the devil's playground. That's what you don't want. That's why I tell you to always meditate in this book. Alpha waves are 8 to 12 hertz. Alpha brain waves are dominant during quietly forming thoughts and in some meditative states. Alpha, this will be the head. Humbleness in quiet states. In a quiet state, humble people are very quiet, very hush-hush. This is alpha. Beta waves are 12 to 38 hertz. Gamma waves 38 to 42 hertz. So now you understand this. You understand now. Go check the hertz on your TV and see how many hertz it's putting out. And then understand how your brain is being bombarded with this. Alright, this now this will fuck with your rational thinking. Your ability to comprehend on a higher level. Matter of fact, I got something for you. Show you the power of what these vibrations actually really do. Oh, they let me get on this motherfucker. Damn, y'all niggas got that from the name. I gotta be slow as type nigga in history. you. No, man.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister.
Bro, you're driving me with the bullshit. No, I don't want to play off. I want to do this though. Bro. Why is it so dark in here? This is what the TV had the power to do. This is what your words had the power to do.
Daniel, State Farm offers surprisingly great rates to everyone. Sure you do. You want to meet the Queen? I'm not dressed for that. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is what you look like if you in the Word. This is what you send to heaven. This is what the stars is. This is exactly what the stars is. Balls of light. Vibrations. This is what words does inside your body. They can either spark life or they can destroy it. There's knowledge out there. You might want to get you some. We're going to it. We're going to an age where you're going to need some knowledge to survive.
About what we're talking about here. And so I titled this The the 16, 19, 20, 19 quotes. Many will be deceived. Now, before you get upset
that's what I want.
and get all mad,
Show you also the power of words.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's peppermint chip shake is the perfect blend of flavors. You don't just taste the vanilla, you don't just taste the peppermint bark, it all comes together.
I did this. It works. Put something in my refrigerator, it doesn't spoil. I don't care how long it be in there, it doesn't spoil.
In this
It doesn't
experiment,
mold
I
or
want to
nothing.
see if our thoughts can affect the world around us. You've probably heard people say that our thoughts shapes our reality, and it's this I want to put to the test. This experiment will show that thoughts are vibrations and have different frequencies, and thus affect our circumstances. The late researcher Dr. Masaru Emoto conducted a study lasting many years to see if human consciousness can affect the molecular structure of water. In his research, he exposed water to different words, pictures, and songs, and then froze the water to examine it with microscopic photography. The water exposed to positive speech and thoughts resulted in beautiful crystal formations, and the water exposed to negative speech and thoughts gave ugly crystal formations. Granted, his research has been criticized for both right and wrong reasons. Personally, I keep an open mind. The rice experiment I'm about to try, it's not a very scientific approach, obviously, and it doesn't really prove anything, but it's a very interesting experiment nonetheless.
You just have to believe.
And it seems to be working every single time. Since
Don't
rice absorbs
nothing
water
spoils
when
in
you
my
cook it,
refrigerator.
you can
Nothing.
basically conduct the same research
Hallelujah.
Dr. Masaru did.
Praise
I
be the Lord.
approached the experiment by purchasing 3 brand new glass containers. I cooked some rice and added the exact same amount of rice in each container. And every day for about 2 months, I'd spend 60 seconds per container telling them either negative or positive things. The container marked love. I'd say nice things such as, "You're awesome," and "I love you." And to the container marked hate, I'd say horrible things such as, "You don't deserve to live," and "You make me sick," and "Go and kill yourself." And the container marked ignore, I'd do just that. It's been about 9 weeks now, and it's finally over. And I'm happy to tell you that it's a success. Alright? And this is what happened. Alright, so the container marked with love it's in quite good shape. It's a little yellow, but I'd probably eat it. Alright. And the container marked hate it's in bad shape. Alright, this is quite disgusting. There's no way I would even touch this. The container marked ignore it's in better shape than the container marked hate, but it's still quite disgusting. It's actually quite surprising because I thought that the container marked ignore would be in the worst shape of all, but for some reason it's not. You know, I've seen people doing this experiment, and the container marked ignore would always, in most cases, be the one in the worst shape. This experiment, it just proves to me that our thoughts is not just an interior force, but also an exterior force, which means that our thoughts gives out some kind of energy, vibrations, when we think about something, and it goes outwards. Now, you might think that there's room for coincidence, but this works every time. If you want to try it yourself and narrow down your odds, try using 25 containers or even 50 containers. This works, and it shows that our thoughts literally shapes our life. It all starts in your mind. What you think and feel, you will become. If you think in positive terms, your life will be positive in every aspect of life. I guarantee it.
I got one more. So as the video showed, these words, your words are power.
To the tribe, we want peace, we want power, we want orientation. We want peace, we want power, we want orientation. We need to know how we go with the flow. Yeah, I know they try to
That's a long ass video.
something like this. What a man say, hey man, look at all this crazy stuff going on. Like, yeah, that's what put on the UN flag and this. Exactly. Yeah, straight out.
This is what music's doing to you.
Students of color typically do not have access to high-quality computer science and STEM education.
Praying anyway.
The film you're about to see has no characters. If you spare a little of your imagination, it is a film to describe to you the effect of cymatic frequencies on matter.
That's what it's doing to your body. So when you got your little boy listening to NBA Youngboy and all that type of stuff, yeah, that's the effects on your child. That's why it had more influence than you do.
everything owes its existence solely and completely to sound.
So this why. Watch this. Aggravating. Man, I find.
Get holiday movies on YouTube in 3, 2, 1. Rent or buy Christmas favorites for the whole family. Curl up on the couch with a timeless classic.
Now see how powerful music is. First Samuel 16 and 14. But the spirit of the YAHAWAH departed from Saul, and the evil spirit from the YAHAWAH troubled him. And Saul's servants said unto him, Behold now, an evil spirit from ELOHAYAH, from God, from ELOHAYAH troubled thee, that our Lord now command thy servants, which are before thee, to seek out a man who is cunning, a cunning player in the heart. And it shall come to pass, when the evil spirit from ELOHAYAH is upon thee, that he shall play with his hand, and thou shalt be well. And Saul said unto his servants, Provide me now a man that can play well, and bring him to me. Then answered one of the servants and said, Behold, I have seen a son of Jesse, the Benjaminite, that is cunning player, that is a cunning in playing, a mighty valiant man, and a mighty valiant man of war.
Everyone ready? Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus team up.
Got it, my God.
Epic stories. This is the way.
To the Lord let our Lord now command thy servants which are before thee to seek out a man who is a cunning player on the harp. And it shall come to pass when the evil spirit from ELOHAYAH is upon thee, that he shall play with his hand, and thou shalt be well. And it came to pass when the evil spirit from ELOHAYAH was upon Saul, that David took in the harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him. Man. I know you're doing it I know you're afflicting me in faithfulness. I'm just not for it right now. I'm really not. Man. Oh. You see me mashing this shit.
Stream live TV from 85 plus top channels.
I'm getting so aggravated right now, man. It's not even what I'm looking for. Let's play some.
you're gonna be sorry someday.
Say it, son.
Thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away from me. Oh, Lord. Thrill is gone away from me. You done me wrong, baby. You done me wrong, and you're gonna be sorry. He said someday. Listen.
But the spirit of the YAHWAH departed from Saul, and the evil spirit from the YAHWAH troubled him. And Saul's servant said unto him, Behold, now an evil spirit of Elohim, ELOHAYAH troubleth thee. Let our Lord now command thy servants, which are before thee, to seek out a man who is a cunning player on an harp. And it shall come to pass, when the evil spirit from Elohim, ELOHAYAH, Olam, is upon thee, that he will play with his hand, and thou shalt be well. And it came to pass, when the evil spirit from Elohim, ELOHAYAH, Olam, was upon Saul, that David took an harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed and was well, and the evil spirit departed from him.
It's my own fault, darling.
It sure is.
Treat me the way you wanna do. Sorry about that, sponsor.
Stay glad.
I know. It's my own fault, darling. Treat me the way you wanna do.
Just bring me one, be all right.
What you say?
When you were loving me, baby.
What?
Oh, at that time, little girl, I didn't love you.
You remember this?
Yeah.
Learn to love me or leave me. Either one you wanna do.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna act right, just split on out.
That's right, give it up. Cut it loose. Learn to love me or leave me. Either one you wanna do.
Because strange things is happening, baby. And something could happen to you.
Look here, can I say one more thing? Listen.
All right.
I've got a mind to be a good boy.
No way.
And leave all you no good women alone. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
If
you know you don't want me,
y'all be blessed. Shalom,
honey, why
Barakadah.
won't you let me be?
Praise be our Father. Praise be the Father,
Because
the
you
Son,
see,
and the
it's
Holy
better.
Spirit. Praise be knowledge and wisdom. Praise be understanding and salvation.
Live on in
Praise be
misery.
peace.
I got one more for you, Bobby. I got one more. I'm gonna move,
Hallelujah.
baby.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Way out on the outskirts of
Barakadaya,
town.
Barakadaya, Barakadaya.
I'm gonna move, baby. Way out on the outskirts of town.